Welcome to Arena in 30, powered by Spin Master. I'm Scott Jordan. Today we're at the Evansville, Indiana Ford Center with Arena Championship Series Central. It's the final stop on the Central Series. Brandon Vinson has won the championship. And today, as we take a look at the lineup, there is a driver change as the legend Jon Zimmer Sr., the longtime veteran, straps into wild side in place of Zach Gardner, going up against his son as well, Jon Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity. Our first competition of the day will be time racing. One lap around the racetrack, fastest time wins the competition and gets the first 6 points of the day. And up first, it is Jon Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity. He's going to go wide and drag that back end of the truck all the way around to the straightaway, clips the pod. That's going to cost him some precious time. And then some nice air floater into a stoppie on the backside. 10.542 is the time. Coming up next, Brandon Toluchka in Just Get Her Done 2. He is going to get off to a great start here. Goes nice and tight, just barely clipping that turning box. Stay to the chalk line, no penalty there, though he goes a little sideways on the deep turn. 10.333. Up next, it is the series champion Brandon Vinson in Gravedigger. And he is off to the races here in Evansville. He goes a little choppy. He is going to take out the turning box, though. That is a 5-second penalty, and Brandon Vinson goes sideways across the ramp. 14.208. Next up is a rookie Jamie Sullivan in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. And she goes deep, tries to get a good angle on the straightaway. She's got it. And now tries to brake check up on two wheels on the deep side of the track, goes across the finish line, and it is 10.750. Our next competitor, Megalodon Toluchka in Megalodon. Young 20-year-old Monster Jam rookie. She goes really wide on that turn outside of that chalk line on the straightaway, and then battles back to get the truck centered, tries to go too wide, and now she's got to come up sideways over the ramp. 14.292. And finally, out of Grandie, North Carolina, the long-time veteran of Monster Jam, accomplished technician as well, Jon Zimmer Sr. in Wild Side. Great turn for a Wild Side. Now has to battle it going too fast across, and that's going to make him go a little sideways as he now tries to get over the finish line and record a time. And it is 12.708 for Wild Side. That means Brandon Toluchka gets the win and Just Get Her Done. And now he is on the track celebrating with the fans in Evansville. He will take the first 6 points of the day as we take a look at our BKT overall point standings. Jon Zimmer Jr. in second, Jamie Sullivan third, Zimmer Sr. in fourth, and Brandon Vinson and Megalodon Toluchka in the fifth and sixth positions. One in the books, three left to cook. It's the Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge when Monster Jam returns from Evansville with Arena in 30 powered by Spin Master. Welcome back to Arena in 30, powered by Spin Master from the Ford Center in Indiana. And next up, it's the Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. Each driver with multiple attempts to wow the crowd with a maneuver using only two wheels. And they are judged by fans in attendance on creativity, skill, and execution. And speaking of execution, out first, Brandon Vinson in Gravedigger. A beautiful stoppie. Now he's going for the moonwalk. Has to keep the control all the way up across the ramp into the dip. And now across the pod. Can he get it all the way back down the ramp? He's got it going, a perfect angle of the truck. And now slides the front two wheels back underneath the back wheels. And he's going right back up. He can't do it again, can he? He's gonna go all the way across the pod twice. This is unbelievable. You only have 20 seconds to get this done. And he is on an absolute rail right now, putting on a clinic. And Brandon Vinson still on two wheels. And he's gonna go for it again. This time he's gonna go with the teeter-totter into the reverse stoppie wheelie combo move. What a way to kick off the Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. And he's not done, gets another attempt, goes for a popper into stoppie position as the truck now balanced at a 180-degree angle. And now again going up here to this toughest part of the pod, that little dip in there, the front lip of that six-sided pod, gets it down again. Nice bounce, is able to straighten it out and keep it still. Going back across again, may try to flip the truck here. He's got to shift gears and he's got to hit it hard, and he's got the angle going off. So what's he gonna do? He's trying to slide off the pod. Man, they could have let Brandon Vinson go all day here. 8.779. What a great score. What a great way to start it off. Megalodon Toluchka out on the track next. She has her work cut out for her but a promising young driver in the sport going for a popper across the pod. Not much there, can't get the traction as you see the back two wheels stuck inside that wedge. Second attempt, now she's got it, gets a great pop to the truck, has it up in a nose wheelie position, and then gets it back down on attempt number 2, 5.470 for Megalodon. Next up with the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge, Jamie Sullivan and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. There's a textbook popper. Now coming right back at it again. Nice size wedge right there on that pod. That's where drivers are trying to find the traction, getting the push, getting the pull of the truck as well. And a 4.524 for Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Here is Jon Zimmer Sr. He goes for the reverse popper and tries to set it back down on the wheelie bar. Back clip of the truck is gone, so that whole back end of the chassis exposed. Goes for a sky wheelie and gets a 6.822. And here's the current overall event leader, Brandon Toluchka, and he goes for a nice popper. If he gets this thing straight up, he calls it the Packer Peak, and he has got it right there. Beautiful stoppy position. Complete control of the truck, maybe teetering over though, and he's gonna save it on the front right BKT tire. Best save of the day so far, comes right back around across the pod again, into that straight up stoppy position, goes right back down into a nose wheelie. Complete control there on the edge of the pod. Now gonna try to flip it again, maybe a wheelie on the backside combo. Nothing there, but a great score, 8.800, and Brandon Toluchka takes the lead. So just get her done out in front once again. Our final competitor in this competition, Jon Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity. And he comes all the way across, gets right into a stoppy, and now edges it out into a nose wheelie. Gonna try for a moonwalk here. Nice slow controlled moonwalk. We'll see if he hits on that rear steer. A little far to the right though, but he's able to get the truck balanced across the center lane and then come all the way back down the far side. Attempt number 2 here for terminal velocity. This is the final attempt of the competition. Going to try to take out Just Get Her Done for the win. Lining up here, likes the angle, likes what he sees, gets a popper right into nose wheelie position. No stop on the truck at all, continues to move forward. There's your stoppy, and there's the rear steer slightly tinkered off. And now he's got it back elevated, both wheels in the back now straight as he's going to try to dominate that edge. The lip there with the tire stack embedded into the pod. And now slows it right there, just living on the edge there is Jon Zimmer Jr. and he gets it down, 8.367. Great move, but not enough to take the win as Brandon Toluchka picks up his second win of the day here at the Ford Center. So Just Get Her Done now going 2 for 2. He's gonna pick up 6 more points. And now we're going to take another look at the BKT overall point standings after 2 competitions. Halfway through here in Indiana, he's got 12. Jon Zimmer Jr. in second with 9. Brandon Vinson 7. Zimmer Sr. with 6. Jamie Sullivan with 5. And Michaela Toluchka with 3. 2 more competitions remain, and up next, it's the donut competition. Once again, fans in attendance are scoring based on momentum, speed, and number of revolutions. And up first, Michaela Toluchka in Megalodon. She goes way too close to that pod, doesn't get a lot of dirt, 4.968. And here comes Brandon Vinson in Gravedigger, having a bit of a quiet day so far. He can turn it around here. He's gone winless in the donut competition so far this weekend in Evansville. It's the only competition he has not won after taking 2 overall event championships. He's got a good one going right here, roosting that dirt. You see the platform underneath that dirt starting to expose, and Brandon Vinson now has the lead. Jon Zimmer Sr. in wild side. He's done more than enough donuts in his career to know how to get a perfect one down. And he is now on the near side track, going right in, trying to find that sweet spot center of gravity. Can't stay in the middle, 7.167. And we go from Big Zim to Little Zim as Jon Zimmer Jr. going to try to climb up to the top of the leaderboard. He's chopping away at this dirt here, goes wide, tries to bring it back to the inside. And now he's got that groove going. Truck is back in the low center gravity position, trying to power through with that rear steer, 8.274. Next up, Jamie Sullivan in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Tries to slide in, gets that front left wheel up. You want to see that. You don't want to see it on two. That's a Cyclone, not going to get a lot of energy and not a lot of power with this 1,500 horsepower truck in the beginning. You want to see the Cyclones at the end. Now she's got it up on two. That's the momentum you want to see. And Jamie Sullivan throwing it down right now on two wheels. 9.251. There is your new leader, Jamie Sullivan, in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Bookends the Cyclones with a nice, powerful donut. And finally, the man who has won both competitions so far, Brandon Toluchka, in Just Get Her Done. Comes right in, now sliding around and round and round. Truck really revving, pushing on that transmission, trying to take the win and make it a hat trick here. Now he's got it going, round and round and round. Look at Just Get Her Done. And there is your Cyclone, gonna try to break dance the landing here. He is going, and he is not stopping. Oh my, what a donut for Brandon Toluchka. Dizzy falling out of the truck, 9.775. That is enough to just get her done. And Brandon Toluchka, 3 competitions in, 3 wins, as he takes the donut competition as well. Brandon will add 6 more points to his total as we once again check out the BKT overall point standings. Perfect day for him so far with 18, Jon Zimmer Jr. with 12, Brandon Vinson 11, Jamie Sullivan 10, Jon Zimmer Sr. with 8, and Michaela Toluchka with 4 points. Perfection is in the air for Brandon Toluchka, but will it lead to a freestyle win? The final competition is next on Arena in 30, powered by Spin Master. Welcome back to the Ford Center in Evansville for Arena in 30, powered by Spin Master. You're watching Arena Championship Series Central, and our final competition is here. It's freestyle. Each driver gets 75 seconds to perform his or her best run, and they must make it through the first 15 seconds to qualify for a score. And after this competition, we will crown the overall event champion. And up first, Jon Zimmer in Wildside out of Grandie, North Carolina. Started crewing way back in the year 2000, again driving back in 2005. He has been around, done it all. 6 World Finals appearances and an accomplished technician as well when he was named the 2022 UNOH Technician of the Year. And he may need to do some work in the back on Wildside, not gonna fulfill the time. Does get a score, nice sky wheelie to kick off the run, 6.040 for Jon Zimmer in Wildside. Next up out of Kewaunee, Wisconsin, this is Michaela Toluchka in Megalodon. She has had a quiet day today, did blow a motor yesterday in our event here, trying to recover from that, so it's been a slow start for her, but she can make up for it and save her day with a great freestyle run. Rising star here in Monster Jam, just 20 years old. Studied nursing at Northwestern Technical College, so very smart. She can get it done off the track, get it done on the track. And another second-generation driver on this series has watched her brother have a perfect day so far in Evansville. I know she doesn't want to take that away from him, but a freestyle win here would go a long way for Michaela Toluchka to close out the year. Now up over the tire stack goes Megalodon. We're going to stop in the corner. That is going to do it for Michaela. Take a look at the original super glue glued to the action replay. It's a nice jump, sticks the landing, 7.320, gives Megalodon the freestyle lead. Next out, Jon Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity. He comes in second in the point standings. In order for him to win the event championship, he would have to win freestyle and hope that Brandon Toluchka doesn't qualify for a score at all. But what a move. Huge jump all the way across the pod. Sticks it right on the edge, right into a stoppie, and brings it back down on all 4 BKT tires. This kid has had a heck of a year after winning co-rookie of the year back in 2022. Came onto this series with a lot of eyeballs on him. How would he compete with Brandon Vinson each and every night? He finished in second, just 54 points behind Brandon Vinson, so a banner sophomore season for Jon Zimmer Jr. Huge air, brake check, nearly clears the pod, and again right into stoppy position for terminal velocity. One of the must-see superstars in Monster Jam each and every day, each and every night. Shows fans something they have not seen before. and he is becoming one of the ones to watch. I would love to see this kid show up at World Finals and make a huge name for himself and win a championship, but only time will tell when and if that's gonna happen. Comes right across, goes a little sideways, ends up clipping the chassis right on the edge of the pod, still bounces back. Good use of the sway bars there, nice brake check jump again. Greases the back two wheels, and that'll do it for Jon Zimmer Jr. Take a look at the original super glue glued to the action replay. Fans have scored 8.304, gets the lead, but will it be enough to get the overall event championship? We will find out soon. Just great combo moves all the way throughout, huge air. That's what you want to see in a freestyle run. Halfway through freestyle here at the Ford Center, so stay right where you are. More action is on the way next on Arena in 30, powered by Spin Master. Welcome back to Arena in 30, powered by Spin Master, as we continue on with freestyle from the Ford Center in Evansville, Indiana. And next up out of Christmas, Florida, the rookie Jamie Sullivan in Megalodon. She's had a great season as well, storming onto the Monster Jam scene after 12 years of oval racing. And not only is she a Monster Jam driver, but also a student at UNOH studying automotive and high performance motorsports. So she is getting it done on both sides of the wheel. Right now trying to look for a freestyle win. She does have a donut win this weekend already. And now trying to get her second competition. Win gets stuck there on the edge. Not enough juice in the can, so to speak, to try to get that big 12,000-pound truck up onto the pod. Comes right back around. Nice air there for Jamie Sullivan. Now comes back across that deep corner of the track. Goes sideways. Almost loses control. She may be going over. And she does. Just can't get enough power to lift that truck back up onto the pod or off. Take a look at the original super glue glued to the action replay. Fans certainly did like what they saw. 8.102 is the score. Next up out of Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, the Central Series champion Brandon Vinson in Gravedigger. This is our third event here in Evansville. We've had 8 competitions. Brandon Vinson has won 6 of them, including 2 overall event championships. He will not win his third event championship here, but definitely could win his third freestyle. And when it comes to winning, all this guy does is win. He was named the 2018 Monster Jam Rookie of the Year. There's a stoppie right there, sets it back down. 4 series championships and a World Finals championship to boot. And now he gets another trip back to World Finals in Nashville, where he will try to defend that Spin Master Racing World Championship. And now comes right back again. Doesn't get enough air, but that moves it to a stoppie for him. So he took advantage of what he got, was able to send the truck low across the pod into a stoppie, and now into a donut. That's the one competition, ironically, he has not won yet here this weekend in Evansville. Big time sky wheelie there for Gravedigger. Brandon Vinson getting it done again here in freestyle. We'll see if it's enough to take the win. Take a look at the original super glue glued to the action replay. Huge sky wheelie, big time air into a stoppie. And Brandon Vinson throwing one down here, 9.123. That is enough to take the freestyle lead. And we're down to now our final competitor here in freestyle. It's the current overall event leader, Brandon Toluchka, who now with Gravedigger winning has the event championship locked up. But can he win freestyle? That is a question that will be answered in about 60 seconds. Big time sky wheelie there for Get Her Done. Another second generation driver, the brother to Michaela, joined Monster Jam back in 2020. Look at that sky wheelie. Big time air, floats the truck up, and then lands it back down on the pod. That gives him enough room on the near side of the track to go right back up. And he's got to go slow trying to get a technical move. He gets a stoppie, little popper there as well. Goes right up to the left side. Kind of greases and divides the truck, just splits it right up on the edge of that pod ramp. So a great awareness maneuver there by young Brandon Toluchka, as he's going to win the event championship here. Right up over the tire stack, sends Just Get Her Done back down across the pod. Brandon's dad, Mitch Toluchka, veteran of Monster Jam and the monster truck industry, very well respected around the sport. And there's your score to beat, 9.123. as Brandon Tolochka will try to pull off the clean sweep here. He wins this. That's a perfect event. We got some smoke coming out of the back end of that Just Get Her Done truck. And he is not stopping at all, convinced to try to make sure that he gets the time in, and he will get it in. Let's take a look at the original super glue glued to the action replay. There is that stoppie coming off the ramp, the moonwalk going right back up. And there is the score, 8.382. So it won't be a perfect day. Brandon Vinson Gravedigger will win freestyle. But the big story here, Brandon Tolochka and Just Get Her Done will get the overall event championship. What a day for him here in Evansville. There's our BKT overall point standings. 3 first and a second, 23 points. Gets it done. Vinson will finish in second, Jon Zimmer Jr. in third, Jamie Sullivan fourth, Jon Zimmer Sr. in fifth, and Michaela Tolochka in sixth. And let's hear from our event champion.
Man, I can't thank you guys enough for coming out here and spending your hard-earned money so we can come out and do what we love. I couldn't do it with these guys back here, my sister, my dad. Man, these guys keep these trucks 100%. It is awesome. And yeah, you guys are awesome. It was a great weekend. Thank you guys.
One more time, give it up for your overall event champion, the Just Get Her Done 2 team and their whole family.
Brandon Tolochka with a huge win as Just Get Her Done closes out Arena Championship Central on top. An emotional moment there for the family on the track here at the Ford Center in Evansville. It's been an amazing season on the Central Series as the battle between Brandon Vinson and Jon Zimmer Jr. went on night after night, month after month. But in the end, Vinson grabbed his 4th Series championship. Make sure you follow us on social media on every platform at Monster Jam. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for unlimited content from now and years past as well. And we are not done yet from arena action from around the country. We have 3 more episodes here of Arena in 30 powered by Spin Master. So as always, signing off in Evansville, I'm Scott Jordan, and I'll see you right here next time on Arena in 30 powered by Spin Master.